Try to kill a fly.
What up, Kennel crew? We back at it again with another motherfucking episode. What is this episode? What 15?
I don't know, but I feel like every time we start a video, we don't know what episode, but then we end up saying the actual episode number. So I don't know if we don't know or we do know.
I'm pretty sure we're on episode 15.
But fuck it, it's just be grateful y'all got another episode out of us. Because you know what? At one point, nigga, I was like, man, fuck this podcast.
No, you weren't.
Nah, I'm lying with my dick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm lying with my dick. What it do? What it do? We back at it again. I feel like this time we got some extra, like, good, like...
We actually are a little organized this time.
Not even that, but I feel like we got some, like, relevant questions that I feel like ladies and women and all my kings and my men, they're gonna relate to this one.
Yeah. But let's introduce ourselves, though. My name is Rich. You needed that one?
You know, after, like, a long day, you know, when you hit, like, a beer. I'm Daryl, by the way.
But yeah, after a long day, that shit just hit.
After a long day, you be working and you just like, damn, nigga, I need a drink. That's how I end up at a bar, fucked up. See, that's my bad habit right there. Like,
Drinking?
I can never go for like one or two. I have a couple times.
You don't know when to stop?
No. I know when to stop. I just don't want to stop. There's times where I've gone, like, I'm not gonna lie, there's times where I've gone, I've had like 2 or 3, and then I couldn't. Like, I'm tired because I'm too tired. But then there's times where, like, I say that, and then I'm like 10 drinks in, 3 hours later.
It'd be like that.
And I'm like, how the fuck did I end up this way?
I feel like I'm the motherfucker at the party. Like, hey, you want a shot? You want to take a shot? You want to take a shot? 20 shots in, and then I regret the whole night because I'm already fucked up within 2 hours.
So okay, real quick, just since we're touching bases on it.
Yeah.
If you had a club, right, or at a bar, let's just say you had a bar, right, and they don't got, okay, so what's your go-to drink?
Hennessy, dark liquor.
Okay, so a mix or you drink it straight?
Depending on the mood, if it's like a shot, yeah, I'll take it as a shot. I don't care, but
Are you a shot guy?
I prefer it as a mixed drink.
But are you a shot guy?
It depends. I mean, not really.
Because I think for me, I don't like shots, but I only do shots if it's an occasion or like a group shot. I'm not that type of nigga to be like, fuck my God.
I need it, huh?
Oh, like I need another shot.
Straight
like,
to the vein?
Like I'm not. There's times I'm not going to lie. On vacation, I'll do that to get my body warmed back up, you know? Especially after a long night of drinking.
In the morning?
With my coffee. Woo. I did that in Cabo. Threw that bitch in with the... Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was nasty. I don't know how they be making it seem like... It look good on movies. But when you try that bitch, you're like,
they're drinking iced tea in the movie. They ain't drinking a shot.
Yeah, I think that shit all lies and it's all cap.
For sure.
Anyways, you want to just dive into the first question?
Yeah, well, I mean, we just came off a fucking, a party here? So,
yeah, we came
shout out to Catherine. She graduated.
Her graduation party. And if you was there, you know what the fuck going on.
And if you weren't there, fuck you.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. But yeah, I'm thinking about throwing some clips in. It depends if I make it in or not. But I'll put the clips in here, so you'll see what kind of vibe it was. Today's episode is fucking based on shit that we both dealt with. But basically it's about like talking phases. I already had it, and you already moved it too much.
No, it's because that shit's already like. It's cool. You like that? I'm gonna go because I was doing it like this last time.
Sure, I can fix it real quick.
Because I'm always touching the mic anyways. Pause.
All right.
Okay, so talking stages. What about them? What's the question?
So yeah, so I thought it was a good topic because I mean we all talk to shorties, we all been in the talking phases with anybody. I mean that anybody can relate to that, right? And I don't know. I had some like different people answer the question and give me different perspectives. I just want to know what yours is, and I'll give you what mine is, and we could debate about it in the comments, you know. But basically, the first question I have is, let's see, I got it right here. What's the first one? Are you single during the talking stage? Like when you talk to somebody, are you considered single, or you're like tied down to that one person you're talking to?
Am I single while I'm talking to somebody? It just depends. Like if I really like this person, or if I just met this person, I'm still trying to like find out who they are, what they are. You know, like we know when you're still trying to get to know somebody. Yeah. Because I feel like when you're in the talking stage, right, And okay, because there's certain people that when you talk to somebody, they establish like a boundary. Like, all right, well, if we're gonna be doing this, at the same time, we're still trying to figure out like who you are and what you want from that, from that friendship or whatever relationship, whatever you call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Then that comes in when they establish, oh well, I'm only gonna talk to you and you're only gonna talk to me. But like vice versa shit.
Yeah, I feel like if there's not a mutual understanding, then
But I feel like when that happens, that's because you really like somebody when you establish that. Because there's certain people that do that, and then there's certain people that they're like, whatever. If she's talking to somebody else, I don't care. And it's because you're just trying to figure out who that person is.
true.
I feel like boundaries only get set when you really like somebody and you really have intentions and you think that's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Or else you wouldn't establish that. You would be like, well, she's a big girl. She could do what she want. She could talk to who she want. He can do what he want. At the end of the day, like I'm not in a relationship. Like you're not entitled to just talk to me. But there's
True.
people who feel that way but don't establish that, and say y'all go to a party whatever, and he might be talking to like whatever he's saying hi to girls. That person might get like jealous. She might get upset. But that's what I'm saying. People need to establish that if you really like somebody and you really want that, let that be known. Don't think that he thinks the same way, because not I feel like confrontation is always a big thing when it comes to things like that.
I feel like if you don't take it seriously at the beginning, like if you don't set the boundaries in the situationship, because you're not in a relationship yet. If you don't set the boundaries, I feel like it's open season. I mean, hey, somebody competing for that spot too, Like,
exactly. Why would you block a blessing?
Exactly.
Just because of you feel like, oh well, he gonna do the same thing I'm doing.
Unless you both come to an agreement, hey, I'm feeling you. You're the only person I'm talking to. Whoop whoop whoop, and then hopefully the other person says the same thing. Because if the other person doesn't say the same thing, they're probably not. You're not the only person they're talking to.
Yeah, and then just to add to that, right? Just a quick question: what's too much in your opinion? What is a too much of a boundary when it comes to like things like that?
I feel like if we're
what's
just
too much?
I feel like we're just talking and shit, and like we're hanging out, and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. And if you're just being toxic for no reason right off the bat, like, oh, let me go through your phone, or like, why are you following these girls and stuff like that?
Okay,
I feel like that's
I can
a
see
red
that.
flag.
I can see that. Yeah. So let's say let's just play like a scenario, right? Say you're dating a girl, right? And y'all been, or not dating, my bad. You talking to a girl, and it's only been like a month.
Yeah.
A month, right? And let's just say like you went to go do something, and she went through your phone, and then she found out you were talking to a girl like a week prior or 2 weeks prior to that, and she just like, oh, what would you be? What would your reaction be to that? Like, what would you tell that person? Because at the end of the day, like, you guys are still single.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys didn't, and keep in mind, you guys didn't establish nothing yet.
I feel like what you mad for. Like at the end of the day, you're probably keeping your options open. I'm probably someone sliding in your DMs. Hey, I'm keeping my options open too, until we set that boundary. Until that, what, I'm only fucking with you, and that's all I want. Then it should be granted. Like
Right.
you should feel that way. But if not, then I mean, what you gonna get mad for? Like
Yeah.
you're hurting your own feelings at that point.
Okay, so is it okay? So I feel like because I'm sure there's people that guy or girl that've done that. They're talking to somebody and just the urge is like they went through somebody's phone or they seen something like that
Text popped up.
Yeah, like they seen something that they didn't like, and that kind of pushes everything back. But understand though, that's what I'm going back to. If you like somebody and you have intentions and you really want to be with someone, you have to let that be known, because maybe that other person is just like, oh, whatever, it's just a talking thing. I'll probably stop talking to him in another month. Or maybe she does like you, but she doesn't want to. Or maybe he likes you, but he doesn't want to confront. He doesn't want I think you have to establish something like, all right, what are we doing? Like, what do you want from this, or what do you want from that relationship?
That's true.
And I feel like a lot of people get it misconstrued because they don't say that. They don't say what they want. And 3 months later, when dude ghost and and she finally confesses like, oh, I like you. Like what are we doing, right?
Exactly.
They get let down because they never, in the beginning of the whole friendship, they never established that.
Yep.
A lot of niggas, I mean, girls or women, girls or guys, they be like, it's just, a little talking thing, whatever, a little fling, and the next, right?
Exactly.
But I feel like a lot of people get let down because when they don't establish that in the begin with, 3 months later, when they want to say something now, like 4 months later, and they're like, hey, like, so what are we doing? I'm like, what do you mean, what are we doing? We never established nothing.
Yeah, and if
Like, what are you talking
if you're gonna
about?
be mad and then bring it up, like, you should think to yourself, well, damn, did I ever make terms or conditions to make it serious?
Yeah, did I ever
Or you're
make
just going with the flow, you know?
exactly? And when you do that, anybody will be like, well, she obviously she probably don't want it, and then I don't want it. A lot of miscommunication gets it gets misled. You feel me?
Yep.
So I feel like when that happens, and when say for instance a girl, she be like, I'll like one day because he hasn't asked her the question, he hasn't asked her, oh like I like it or hey what are we doing, like hey you want to be my girl, they get that, and when that happens, they confront the other person, and they get let down because the other person is like, well, I never wanted anything to begin with.
Exactly.
And then now that person looks like the bad person because they wasted their time, or you could have told me from the beginning, or like if that was the case, then now you should have told me back then. I'm like, but like neither did you though. You didn't tell me anything, so why is it all on me? Why do I gotta take the weight?
At the end of the day, you gotta know your worth, king or queen. Yeah. Know your worth. If you feel like you're wasting time with him, let him know that you think you're wasting time.
I always say this: you give somebody a 60-day rule, and that the first month you get to know somebody.
Yeah.
The second month you realize like is that somebody you really want to talk to, and God forbid if you got somebody you want to be with. Depending because I feel like the first month is kind of like it's kind of shaky. The second month you feel like you establish like all right, well he's a cool guy or she's a cool girl. Like okay, I could see myself fucking with like talking to her for a minute, or let alone if something happen. Exactly. But I feel like a lot of people run with, well, if something happens, and then when they want that to happen, they get let down because that person don't want that to happen.
Apply pressure, baby. Apply pressure.
Long story short, if you want something, claim it and let that be known. Yeah, that's my whole fucking point from that.
Because if you don't, 9 times out of 10, the other person can be like, you're not looking for nothing serious, or you're not taking it serious. Hey, it's just a fuck at that point in time. It's just a fuck until you tell them it's not just a fuck.
Yep. And you know what? Like I think once they reach to that like that sexual, that sexual physical touch, and it gets like that, that's when real feelings really come behind. Yeah. Because I feel like all right, well now they feel a physical emotion or a physical or attraction, and they're like, damn, like I want that.
It's
like,
the real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah, like but you gotta claim that though, even without the sex or without anything. If you really like somebody and you like how they treat you, they like how they talk to you, they're patient with you, whatever the case is, whatever your type is. Yeah. Claim that. Let them be known. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I like you, and I mean, I don't know where this is gonna go, but I want to establish something with you. Like, just so I know back in the future, if this is something that you don't want, I already knew. Don't go with the flow, because the flow, when you go with the flow, you're not gonna like that. You're not gonna like when that shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna like the outcome. Because you have no control over it.
Once that wave hits you, you're not gonna like it. Because I feel like a lot of people, when that happens, they're let down, and I feel like a lot of people say, "Oh, you wasting my time. Oh, you could have told me." I'm like, "But you could have told me too. It takes two."
Yeah, it always takes two.
You feel me? So I feel like at the end of the day, establish something. When that happens, you already knew. You're like, well, he did say that.
Know your worth.
He did say that, or she did say that. She just said that she didn't want nothing.
Hey, if you're just looking for a fuck, it's a fuck. If you're looking for friends, it's a friend. Like, everybody's true intentions are gonna come out sooner or later.
Yeah. Now, I feel, to add to that, right, just to get into another side, I feel like there's people that even when they establish something, say like for instance, a girl told you, or you told a girl, I don't want nothing. Right? Yeah. I feel like there's some people in the world that will do everything to convince you otherwise. Like, you could be like, I don't want nothing, and the girl should be like, okay, me too. But knowing damn well she's gonna try to do everything. But it's like, don't say I don't want. Just be like, well, I do, but I could respect if you don't want that. Yeah. But I'm gonna try. You feel me? I'm gonna do what I can to do to show you otherwise.
Yeah, like I'm feeling you, and I don't care what you say.
Yeah, and you know what? And if 3 months later and there's still nothing, then I respect that because you told me.
You can't get mad at
you. Can't get mad. You can't get mad. So, but I feel like there's people who try to like, they'll take that and then they'll still be like, nah, this nigga.
I'm gonna win this dude.
Yeah, or I'm gonna win her. Like, she tripping. Exactly. But then when that happens and you still haven't won that person, you knew what it was though. So you can't be mad. Just be like, whatever. I did what I did. I tried my best. It just wasn't meant to be. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like when you do that, you set yourself up for failure.
You do.
And, you really can't be mad at nobody but yourself. respectfully.
Women or men.
And that goes to both. And I'm not trying to like just women or guys.
Yeah, we're not just
it's
like
both.
We're trying to look at both sides, you know, like, and both sides do the same shit.
Yeah.
Both sides do the same shit.
And it also plays out like on the person too. Like if you're not a confrontation person, then I mean, what do you expect? You know, if you're not gonna claim something, like when you want a job, like damn, I'm gonna get that motherfucking job. Oh, you want them shoes? I'm gonna get them fucking shoes. Oh, you know, you claim that before that happens, and what happens, you end up getting it.
I think that's what sets a lot of people apart. I feel like if you're not gonna speak it into
Existence, exactly.
It's not never gonna become, because your mindset. It's like, well, fuck it. If it happens, it happens.
Like if it come, it come. But in reality, they wanted to come. Like you gotta, like you said, you gotta apply that pressure if you want something. Like when you want that car, you gonna work for that fucking car. You gonna put that overtime.
You gonna break your back.
You gonna take them shifts to make sure you get that car. Mm-hmm. Claim it. Make sure that if you want something, let that be known, and put that shit in the world, and just so you know. So when they come and you're like, oh no, I don't. Fuck it. At least I tried.
At least you knew. Yeah.
At least I tried. I could walk away knowing I tried, without better than like if I was like, oh well, he didn't tell me I'm gonna hate this nigga or I hate her.
That's another thing. All right. So I know a lot of men and a lot of women. They're shy. I get shyness, right? I get it. But you know what pisses me off a lot is when females or males they don't want to tell the person that they like them. Like they're scared of confrontation. I feel like you're at an age where if you don't tell the person you like them, they're never gonna know.
Yeah.
And I feel like you gotta like I said, you gotta apply pressure nowadays. It's all about who's gonna take that risk, or who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. Get out of your comfort zone, And 9 times out of 10, they'll give you the light of day. And if not, then at least you know now. So keep it pushing.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's one thing that you gotta establish. Like I said, it goes back to what I'm saying. Establishing something. Establishing something.
Exactly.
And if you can't establish something, then y'all not gonna get nowhere, or you gonna get let down.
All right, another question is dating and talking different?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of people.
I think so.
I got like a half and half on the poll I did today. I feel like okay. So the next question is talking or dating different? I feel like a lot of people on the polls had a mixed type of response. I just want to know what you think about it.
It is different. I think it is different. Talking and dating, yeah, for sure.
I think so too.
I feel like dating comes with a title. Talking, like I said, what we just talked about.
Yeah.
You establish things before it gets to like that serious, before it gets to that point.
I want to tie it in because I know a lot of people get it confused. A lot of people say that, oh, if you're talking to someone,
you're dating, but without the official
which I don't think is true, because if you're only talking to someone, you're talking to someone on the chance of getting together, not on the actual premise of getting together. And a lot of people get that fucked up or get it twisted because a lot of people think, oh, I'm talking to him, that they think they're the only person that they're talking to.
Mm-mm. I feel like when you do that I feel like when you expect that, you're bound to get let down. You're going to get disappointed.
Exactly.
You're going to get mad. You're going to get upset. Say, for instance, right, you're talking to somebody, right? And to you think you're dating, right? Let's just say that. But when he tells you, like, oh, I'm going to go out with my friends and, or his girlfriend, right? Like, he has friends that are girls, right? Yeah. To some people, it may bother them, let alone if they are going out with a girl or, like, girls,
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he don't know that. He just thinks
he's single in the club right now.
Yeah, because like I said, y'all did not establish nothing. So to him, he like, well, it is what it is, Like if we haven't said nothing, you haven't said nothing, then I guess there's nothing there. Maybe she just want to fuck around and she want to be single. That's what like a person would think.
I agree.
Right. So when you see he in the club with a female and he on Instagram, you gonna get mad. You gonna be like, well, damn, like me, I'm over here thinking like,
I thought I was the only one you were talking to.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one that you was only talking to. That's what you think, because you did not establish that. You didn't tell him how you really felt. You just going with the flow, and you think that, oh, he feel the way I feel, so I already know he's not gonna
Hey,
do no shit like that.
trust me. As much as you think you got somebody locked down, there's always somebody applying pressure. Always.
Always. There's always somebody putting in that work when you not. When you sleeping, somebody.
When you slacking, someone's up on
somebody
it.
picking up that shift.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, to add to that is what I'm saying. Like, I think it all comes down to just let it be known. After that first month, after you know, and you know, like, oh, I like him, I like her. Let them know, be like, you know what, I'm feeling you, you know, like, I know it may be too soon, but I just want you to know I'm feeling you, you know, and I get it. If it don't go nowhere, it don't go nowhere, but I just want you to know that if the feeling's mutual, I would want you to tell me too.
I feel like everybody's talking stages is different from person to person. Yeah. But I feel like if you don't make it clear to that person what you're doing or what you want them to do, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure at the end of the day. For sure. Because if you think you're talking I'm only talking to you, and they're talking to me, you gotta let them know, hey, you know what? I cut all my freaks out. You know, I'm just you right now. My side piece is on the bench right now because I'm trying to rock with you. You know,
the roster sat down.
Yeah, you cut everybody from the roster for you, and that's another thing. Don't give everything up for just one dude because, I mean, at the end, you're gonna be. I
don't want to say, look, just saying this like it sounds bad, but I feel like there's no other way for me to say it. Weigh your options out. Make sure you know if you pick, all right, let's just say if you pick this dude because, oh my God, he the sexiest nigga, he got money, he gonna take care of me, and you know he's good. Keep in mind that you've only known him for a month.
Yeah. Resentment's a motherfucker.
A month. Let's just say, you know, you do that. You stop talking to everybody. And you know, like the nigga that always checking on you, sending you a honey deal, make sure you good.
That's the $10 for the Starbucks.
Yeah, that's the nigga you need to be with. That's the one you should be paying attention to.
He care.
But I feel like a lot of people want what they can't handle or what's not good for them. We all want the bad life. We're all attracted to that.
Yeah, we touched bases on the last podcast. Like, hey, we all want the baddest bitch. You know, we all want.
But a lot can't handle that. They can't handle what it come with. You can't handle. Well, if you want the most baddest nigga, the sexiest girl in the world, right? But you can't handle that person, so you gotta understand when you want things like that, it come with a lot, and a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people just be like, "Oh yeah, I got him, nigga, or I got her. She not gonna do nothing.
She ain't going nowhere.
She on my hip, and you know what? That's all me." As you should think that. But when the pressure start getting applied, and you know a lot of things get shaky, and 100 niggas in her DM talking about they trying to dive in her cheeks,
I'll fly you out.
Don't get offended by that.
NBA rappers all in there.
Don't get offended by that because the only time you should ever be offended is when she entertaining them.
Yep.
Then that's when you gotta question yourself.
That's a red flag.
You gotta be like, all right, hold up. So you're not finna just run game on me like that and think I'm gonna cater the world to you. I'm sorry, love, but you got the wrong one. Maybe the nigga before or after me gonna do that, but not the current one.
I feel like yeah, a lot of people like they throw the ones that are really trying to the side, and then when shit don't work out with the person you wanted to, they try to run back to the people.
Yeah, they try to double back, but it's like
but the world goes on with or without you. You know?
Like I always, and that's my thing. Like you're not always gonna have it your way. A nigga not always gonna wait for you. A girl never gonna wait for you. If you don't want that person, and when the person expressing their feelings, saying they like you, and then they go and say, for instance, like you talking to him, and then but you really want to fuck with Jerome, right, or David, and that shit go sour because he was talking to 3 bitches while he was trying to fuck on you, and you realize like, damn, like maybe it's not all about looks, maybe it's not all about money, maybe it's not all about that, and then you try to double back on Jose, the one that was trying to give you the world on his knees. He's already given the word to somebody else. Hey, some girl took your spot.
That ship sail.
He giving flowers to the other girl every day, which your whole room could have been filled with flowers right now, but you chose not to. You wanted to choose dick or good looks, you know. Money. Like come on, like you know, like I said, things like that never come with good things. But I feel like when some people won't like that, just understand this: it come with a lot behind it.
It really do.
When you get a good ass high paying job, it comes with a lot of stress, a lot of drama,
a lot of responsibility.
That's why they get paid the big bucks because it takes a lot of responsibility to be in that position.
It do,
and it goes thing with relationships. Mm-hmm. It goes the same way, respectfully. So if you can't handle it, then you know what? You shouldn't be looking at A grade people. You should be looking at maybe C grade people.
C plus,
C pluses. Because if you want an A grade, you feel me? It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work.
They really do, man. They really do. And I feel like we give a lot of game on this podcast, and I feel like a lot of people need to. I don't feel like a lot of people need to hear it, but a lot of people need to listen. You know, hearing and listening is two different things. I feel like you could be like, yeah, you know what he's saying is true, but they're the same motherfuckers fucking it up. You know, doing the right thing. You know, especially like on social media, like everything is like how we talked about. It's a facade. Everybody wants to pretend they got it like that. 8 out of 10 times, people don't got it like that. Like you chose up on somebody that you think has money, that he living his best life, and then you get with him, and he can't even buy you ticket to dinner once a week or something like that. And and you really gotta be looking at the motherfuckers who don't be posting shit like that.
That's true. I feel like nowadays social media, you can create a whole life on social media.
Like a whole double life.
It's like a virtual reality.
Yeah.
And like it's like you're creating this image and this life. But it's like, I get it, that's cool and all, and that's all for show. But what happens when like somebody really do want to fuck with you and they believe that? They believe you got this, they believe you got that. And
they're expecting it.
so when they come, like I said, they get let down. They're like, what happened to that? You know, what happened to this? What happened to, like
Where's your car that
it
you
don't
drive?
add up. When you do things like that, and you just set yourself up for failure for real. Me, like, I mean, I can't even speak on me, but I just feel like a lot of things, like nowadays, people abuse social media for that reason. They abuse it.
They do. I feel like whenever I take a shorty out or somebody, like, I always not try to go really extravagant at the first place because I want to see how they react to it. I want to see how
like, like Applebee's or like
Applebee's,
like
or
a
even
little taco
bar
truck
or a bar,
truck.
like hit the bar, go to a taco truck, and I want to see their reactions to stuff. And if they feel like, oh, they're too good for all of this, and there's your answer right there. That's not somebody you want to fuck with because they're only looking for something that you can provide for them.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not genuine. If we can't have a genuine conversation, and you're just there just to be there, like that.
And you know what? And that just to add to that, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think, in my opinion, but I personally don't like somebody that's materialistic.
Me neither.
Like, it just like I don't know. I've never did. I've never had like.
They don't love you. They only
like,
love what you can give
to
them.
be honest, like I'll probably end up choosing the girl with the $20 bag than the one with the $3,000 bag. She got more. She got more heart. She got more. More real to her. You just paint this image to make it seem like you got it all figured out. You got it all under control. But really, I was. You know what? I was having this conversation with somebody. Somebody had asked me. They're like, "Would you ever rock a fake bag, or would you ever rock fake designer? Because it's a third of the price of whatever, right?"
Yeah.
And I said, honestly, it's not what's on you; it's what's in you.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I know there's a lot of people that got these $3,000 bags.
I feel like if I can't afford it, I'm not gonna rock it.
Yeah, like why would I go broke? But I feel like, I bet you this though, and I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying there's probably some people in the world. There's some people in the world that got $3,000 bags, but got like $100 in their account.
Taking the bus.
And then there's people who got $20 bags, but got like 10 racks in their account.
Hey, but you know what's crazy to me? And okay, so Jocelyn from hip hop and Love and Hip Hop? Like, she has this show that I've been watching with my girl. She has a show called The Cabaret, right? And
Cabaret?
all these bad strippers and all these bad girls from Instagram. She was like putting them on the spot. They're bad, they're famous, they're Instagram famous, and they get money. But these bitches are driving Camrys, Hondas. Like, they're out there tricking for money. Like, they got pimps. I'm like, damn, these be the baddest bitches on Instagram. And they're out here driving and fucking broke. And, like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's an image. And it's like, an image not going to take you nowhere. Like, save your money. Like, I said this in like a couple of videos ago. I said, if I can't buy something 10 times, then I can't afford it.
Sure shit.
If I can't buy something 10 times, I can't afford it. Period.
Real shit, man.
Period. And then I won't even look at it. I won't even look it up. I won't even know, well, what if, well, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do a payment plan. No. If you can't buy that shit full 10 times.
Cash.
That's your answer. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. You
don't
need
buy
it.
it.
You don't need it.
Don't buy it. Exactly.
You don't need it. Next question. So I think this ties in. I think we probably already answered it, but let's just touch on it. Can you talk to more than one person with no boyfriend or girlfriend title? Like meaning, can you
Like a
talk to
talking
multiple
stage.
people? Yeah. Can you have multiple talking stages with different people? That's basically the.
Yeah, you're entitled to do what you want to do. Like I said, if you
Yeah.
haven't, you didn't establish nothing, then you don't know no better. You don't know. Maybe we just like, oh, maybe she just wants to be a friend. Maybe she just wants somebody to talk to,
Or to fuck, you know?
or that. So yeah, I feel like if that was ever the case, you could do what you want to do because you're single. No, nobody claimed you. Nobody owned you.
Or what about the people that they never established it, but they get mad about it?
What do you mean?
Like the people that get mad that you're talking to multiple people.
But is this before or after they established him?
They didn't establish it. Like okay, say like I think we touched bases on it. Say that you're talking to a shorty and shorty goes to your phone. And you're talking to multiple people. Does she have the right to be mad?
No,
I don't think so either. Yeah.
no, because I don't know how she feel because she didn't tell me how she feels. So I'm going based off how I'm feeling. Then I don't know if you like me. You don't let that be known. Claim something. Let me like, hey, look, I'm feeling you. I just want you to know if like some people will be like, look, if you is talking about it, just like I would rather just not even hear about it, or now I don't want to see it.
Or let me know when you're serious.
Yeah, or you know what, like then you know your position, you know how to play your role,
Exactly.
and you fall back. You be like, you know what,
You're right.
me and him got different intentions. Me and her got different intentions.
Exactly. Yeah.
So maybe I'm moving too fast, and maybe he got a whole different world he living in, and you got to respect that though.
Yeah, you gotta respect how people feel.
You can't be mad, dog.
You can't force someone to like you. You can't.
But I feel like you gotta establish that. I feel like if you're single and no, you guys don't have that title, you guys don't have that, then I mean that person is entitled to do what they want to do at the end of the day, respectfully, and they're not wrong, because they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck you're thinking. They're not my readers, Do you consider someone you've talked to an ex? Like,
No.
I don't think so too. And I got a lot of people that said 100% people said no, but other people said when they're talking to someone, it's considered, like a thing, really. I'm like, but how? Why is it double standard? Like
It's not. No, it's not. It's like if you were, say for instance, like you're training for a job, but you never got that job, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking electric engineer, but you just trained for the job, you never got that title.
Yeah.
So how are you an electric engineer? You just knew about it. You just training for it.
That's true.
So how the fuck why do you deserve that title? There's people who put 100 hours, 1,000 hours to get that title. They have the right to say that.
Yeah.
But like, no, you can't half-ass shit like that. No. So
For
no.
example, if you go to school to become like a doctor, right? You get all the way to the end of the last semester, but you drop out. Do you consider yourself a doctor still?
No, nigga.
Come on, man. Like, make it make sense a little bit.
I mean-
I feel like that. It's a no for me.
Yeah, I think that people do. I think are like, I don't know. They're kind of weird. I feel like they're expecting the person to owe them something.
Yeah.
And in reality, nobody owes you shit in this world, to be honest. And let alone somebody you just met thinking they're gonna be loyal to you. There's a bunch of fish in the sea. You gotta stand out. You gotta know what let them know why you.
Excuse.
No,
yeah. I agree. But nah, it's a no for me because you gotta put that work in. If, like I said, if you want somebody, work, apply that pressure, let them be known. And if you don't want that, then that's not your ex. He or she, like if that person never put that label on you and took you off the market officially,
How do you feel about someone claiming you as an ex and when you never dated them?
that shit flabbergasted. Like I'm flabbergasted every time I hear some shit like that because I'm like, how, like. And that's one thing, like, they do that. I don't know if that's a sense of them making them feel good.
I think so.
To be like, that's my ex because, you feel me?
Like, baby, we just fucked. That's it.
Like, come on, like, nah.
You could tell, yeah, I'm your body. I'm one of your body counts. But to claim me as a person that relationship, I feel like to be in a relationship, you gotta really like somebody or love somebody.
It's a different bracket. It's a whole different bracket from fucking somebody and then dating somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a whole different bracket, and a lot of people get those two confused.
Yeah.
By all means, if you saying that to somebody, right? Say you talking to your homie, yeah, I dated, but you know damn well that you ain't dated that person. You just fucked him maybe once or twice, and you all of a sudden, oh, I dated him. No, you just got some dick, and
we talked for a little bit, and that's it. Yeah,
that's it. But no, I feel like a lot of people get that confused,
misconstrued,
and that goes with guys too. They be like,
Oh yeah, I hit. Really? No, he didn't even hit.
Yeah, like for instance, like say a guy was like, yeah, I hit that, but no, damn well he ain't never hit that. You gonna be like, you fucking stupid, nigga. You ain't hit me. You wish you would have hit
As
me.
disrespected as you feel, that's how guys feel too.
Like you wish you would have hit me. Like no, like exactly. You gonna have that same reaction. You gonna have that same thing. You gonna be like, what you fucking tripping? Like, nigga, you couldn't even get a cheek grab. You tripping?
Couldn't
Like,
even get a kiss, my guy.
come on, man. You took me on 2 days and you hit. Come on, man. Make it make sense a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's double standard to the way. You feel me?
I feel that's crazy because like how you jump from talking and be like that's your ex.
Like yeah, like what if I just talk to you once at a bar and I tell everybody, yeah, I fucked. I hit, nigga. What you hit? Her personality, nigga? Like, what you mind fucked her or
You
what?
fucked
Like,
her words or what?
like, come on, bro. Like, nah.
Hey, she just said 2 things to you.
High and by.
Oh, she wanted me.
Yeah, like how, bro? Like,
You didn't have a conversation with her.
but I guess you know if that tickle your pickle, that float your boat.
Who am I to hate?
I'm no one to judge
I
you,
know,
but
who am I to hate on your?
don't get mad when they tell you like they confront you on that shit.
Like, dog, you're
You
crazy.
embarrassed.
I know you're crazy.
And you look stupid and you look dumb. Don't get mad. Cause you put yourself in that position.
Hey, when the girl blasts you on Instagram saying we never fuck you, ugly Kermit looking motherfucker.
Yeah, when she like you fucking goofball, like come on, bro. What you expect though? You put lies out, expect to get confronted.
Someone gonna pull your card.
Yeah,
Trust me.
you're not special. For real, like it can make sense a little bit.
Those are all the questions I got.
That's all the questions.
Yeah. Anything you gotta add to it?
Let me see. Okay, so like you know what? Just because we're talking about like relationships and dating and talking stages and body counts, right?
Yeah.
So say you really like this girl, right? Say you're talking to her for a month or two.
Yeah.
Guy or girl? Let's play both scenarios.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
And you pop the question of you're like, hey, like I'm feeling you, like I want you to know I like you, and I mean like if you don't feel the same way, I get it, I can respect that, but
Let me know.
if something goes somewhere, like I wouldn't mind that happening, right?
Yeah.
And let's just say, right, say out of curiosity, you ask that person her body count. I mean, look, keep in mind, you should never ask nobody that, just FYI, because you know what, that's not your business. And some people are not gonna like the answer. If you don't like the truth, then don't ask.
That's true. You hurt your own feelings.
Yeah, but say you ask somebody, right? Let's just say, and you like, and she hit you with like, I'll be honest, I probably got over 20 bodies.
Woo.
Right, hypothetically speaking. Do you still feel the same way when you told her that I like you and I hope that go somewhere, or is that gonna change your whole mood?
Me personally, I feel like if I'm feeling you, nothing's gonna change the way I'm feeling about you, unless you tell me that you're not feeling me either. You know,
Right.
But I feel like if you like the person for who they are already, I feel like body count shouldn't matter to you.
Right. But I feel like nowadays that number bothers people.
I don't know, but I'm confident in me and myself and my dick throwing up capabilities. So
Somebody said what did that
Moneybag Yo
say? That she was
people calling my girl a hoe. I don't care if she my hoe.
Yeah, she my hoe now. And I feel like that, that's the energy you gotta have though, because if you tripping off her body count, damn, then you know what, then you might as well just stay away.
I feel like people that talk shit about people's body count are not
They're
confident.
insecure.
Yeah, confident in themselves.
They're insecure. Honestly, it has to tie in with insecurities.
I mean, if you're not capable of throwing dick, I mean, I don't know, pop a blue rhino or something. I don't know, honey packets. You know, like
and that goes with like I said, when you want the baddest one in the, what you expect. She attractive. A lot of niggas, she came across a lot of niggas that fell into that, and she fell into it. Yeah. Cause she bad or cause he's bad.
Exactly.
Cause he's the looks and she got the looks, she got the body. That's what I'm saying. You can't handle the pressure, so maybe you shouldn't even be looking that way.
It's all
go towards something you can handle.
It's all how people feel about themselves. I feel like if you're not confident enough, then why you ask?
It's like yeah, and it's like you can have 20 bodies, but I have to have less than 5. Come on, what are you talking about? You could you fucked on in your past, but I shouldn't because I was waiting on you to come in my life.
No, don't work like that.
I'm sorry, but no. So if you're a person that really that changed your whole mood and your whole perspective on a person because of their past, then I don't think you're ready for a relationship.
And to tie into that, like about people with kids and stuff, I feel like a lot of people don't want to date like single women or single men
With kids.
with
Or, yeah, man, yeah. You know what? And hold on real quick. But I feel like women, I may be wrong, but I feel like women shame men that have kids more than men shame girls.
I think so too. I think so too.
They're like, oh, I'm not trying to deal with baby mama drama. I don't do it.
But
it go both ways,
yeah,
though.
But you want a motherfucker to deal with you and your kids and your baby daddy drama.
Like, come on. Like, it should be equal. It should be equivalent. You don't know that?
I feel like any motherfucker taking his care of his kids, that's a fucking trait that you need to look for because
shout out to all my kings,
the single dads out there
that really take care of their kids, even though they're not with their baby mamas. Because you know what, I respect that to the fullest. Yeah. And to all the women too that have kids, and they do what they can, even though their baby daddy is not in their life, they still manage to make shit pop, to make shit happen, make sure their kid always good. I respect that. And even the co-parents too, that they bullshit aside, and because they kid come first. Yeah. I respect that. It take a lot. But if you a fucking deadbeat, mom or a father, oh man,
kill yourself.
Yeah, you wasn't even ready for a kid. You know what? You just dig your fucking hole deeper.
Because there's gonna be a time where they gonna call their significant other's man or woman,
pops, dad, and gonna fucking
that
break
shit gonna break you.
Like I said, I always say this too. If you're not gonna play your role, somebody else will.
Facts.
Somebody gonna you're replaceable. Everybody's replaceable.
No, yeah.
It's just know your time, know when to play that role, know when it's not too late. Because once it's gonna break you when they hear somebody calling out somebody else daddy or mom. You know, you didn't play your fucking role. What you expect?
Nobody's fault but yourself.
The world not gonna stop for you because you weren't ready to call, or you weren't ready to be a dad, or you weren't ready to be a mom. Like,
don't blame the baby mama, don't blame the baby daddy for your own actions.
So that's on you, and deal with that.
Yeah, there's a will, there's a way.
You gotta swallow that to the grave.
Like I know this famous tattoo person. I'm not gonna name drop, but he's from the SGV area, and he has 2 kids, right, from a baby mama, and he barely got together with another girl. You know, she cute, she bad, whatever.
Right.
And everybody was on his head because he wasn't taking pictures with his kids no more, or hanging out with his kids no more, and he tried to blame his baby mama. And I'm like, you can't blame your baby mama. Like, you can't. Like, you can go to court.
Blame her for what though?
For not seeing his kids.
There's a way though, bro. I see what you mean though.
Go to court, fight for your kids, fight for visitation rights.
And you know what? And if that was ever me in that position and say like, oh, she's not letting me see my kids, so I'm gonna settle for that. I'm like, all right, well, she didn't let me. No.
Yeah, but people were on his head because he was like posting on video, the pictures of his new girl. Right, and they were like, "Where's your kids at? Like, you know, you're taking them to all these places, eating out. Like I haven't seen your kids post in like a month or two. Like, where they at?" They're on his head.
So I'm saying, like, I feel like some people like don't deserve to have kids.
Nah, they don't.
Because of certain shit like that. I feel like if you're gonna settle because of baby mom not letting you see the kids, take your ass to court. I'm gonna fight. Fuck it. If it take 18 years, it's gonna take me 18 years. But just know that you're not gonna take my kids without a fucking fight.
Exactly.
And vice versa. I'm sorry, but no. Like, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna limit me and keep me away. You know, fuck no.
Just because you want to make my life.
Yeah, just because you want to be spiteful, because you hate me. Like, fuck.
I'll see you in court.
Yeah, like, that's cool then, shit. Hey, we just gonna waste each other's time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So, whatever. We gonna, if you don't want to handle this as adults, then we gonna let the system handle it then. Respectfully. But it's not gonna be that easy for you.
And I know, and I shout out to the single dads because I know the system is not made for us. Well, not for us, but for them. It's not made for them, they always favor the mother. And I get it,
For sure.
I get it. Like, a kid without his mother, that's one fucked up thing to do. But you can always fight, man. You can always be there, show up. The judge gonna notice, damn, he's here every fucking court here.
That's gonna show.
And
man. It's gonna sit well.
He really wants to be with his kids.
It's gonna sit well. But like I said,
he never laid on his child support payments.
If you wanted to, they would, bro. I think that's like the best way to put it. If they don't do the effort, that's because they don't want to. They don't care.
They're just like, fuck it.
Whatever. Yeah, I'll just deal with it.
I can never.
Me neither.
Hell no.
So real quick, you're talking to a girl, right? Let's just say, what's your ideal first date in your opinion? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you setting up? Is it are you doing flowers? Or are you just doing taking a dinner, a little light? What are you doing?
I think for the first date, I'm not
What are
gonna
you
try to
doing?
go all out because I ain't trying to scare the bitch either. You know.
What do you mean scared? Like,
I mean,
what do you mean by that?
like trying to sound like I too desperate.
Like butter her up and
Yeah,
shit. Like
like-
make it seem like, oh yeah,
yeah.
it's this and that.
First day, I'm probably gonna take it either to a bar or not a bar, like a bar, like a yard
Like a
house.
restaurant bar, like to
Like
have
a yard
drinks
house,
and chill.
yeah, to have a drink so I can really get to know you, get you a little loose, you know.
Like what you would do with like your friend or some shit.
Exactly.
Like a coworker.
Or to a restaurant, nothing too fancy. Like I really just want to be face to face with you and talk to you, see what you all about.
Like getting to know that person.
Yeah.
Before you even
Like a movie's not a good first date because you're
I was
not
just
talking.
gonna say. So, what makes a bad first date, and what makes a good first date?
A bad first date would probably be like a movie somewhere, something that you're not interacting with that person. I feel like if you're
Okay, yeah, I could see the movie because, like, you're not even gonna talk to that person, and you know what? And I say the movies, and don't take nobody to no club. Don't do that.
that's a bad mixture right there.
Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. I think, yeah, like a restaurant, like a nice dinner, some drinks, I guess, if you want to,
Yeah.
if you're a drinking person.
A
Not
fair,
too crazy though. A
like
fair. I think somewhere where y'all can still
like
communicate.
a food market, you know, like if you down like that.
So okay, so let me ask you this: what if, right? You asked you want to ask a girl out, and she says her first date with you wanted to be it was a fucking hike, an 8 mile hike. And I'm saying it was like 100 degrees that day, but you really like this girl, right? But she said,
I think I would do it. I would do it, but I fucking hate it. You know, like, and then I probably wouldn't finish it, but she would appreciate that I at least
tried. So she like, yeah, I want to go on this 8 mile hike, or
Hey, that's 8 miles up, and 8 miles back. You know, like,
or she's like, yeah, I want to run this 4 mile marathon. Can you run it with me?
I'll be like, I'm not gonna run it, but I'll be there right behind you. Like, I'll be at the finish line taking pictures of you.
I'm fucking dead. Because
Hey.
there's some people like that though, like guys or
For
girls.
sure.
They like to like.
Well, what about like a gym date? Would you ever take a date to the gym? I think that'd be cool.
Okay, but the only reason why I'm gonna say no is because I don't like talking when I'm working out.
I feel that.
I don't like talking. Like I can't sit there and talk to you
We
while
zoned
I'm working
in.
out.
Yeah, we zoned in.
Like if I'm going to the gym, it's because like I'm zoned out. I'm letting go. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah. So, what's your favorite color? Like while you're hitting the weights and shit. Like
Same thing with a hike. What's your favorite?
yeah, like bitch, I'm about to die right now. You asking me shit? What do I like to do? What's my favorite food? Like bitch.
I'm trying to get through the hike.
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do a gym date. But let's just say I'm talking to somebody.
We already like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going like but just like but they gonna know I don't like talking.
Keep the talking to a minimum.
Yeah, like they gonna know that. Look, if we gonna go to the gym, if you say something, I'm not gonna respond.
Huh?
Every time you say something, huh?
My shit full blast in there.
My ears ringing because I'm playing the music so loud. I don't know. I couldn't do it though. I don't think a gym date should be a first date.
No, I don't think it'd be a first date.
I don't think so.
But I think it's a pretty creative day. I think
Yeah, I think it's like to switch things up. Yeah, it's different for sure,
because you're both interacting together and
and it's a different setting.
different setting.
You know, it's not like a restaurant. You already expect what's gonna happen. Like, oh, it's sit down, have
Yeah.
eat, order. But when you hit them with like a gym day, they're like, damn, like, how's that gonna go?
Or even like you know what's a good first day? Like going to the beach. Like
I like the beach. I like the beach. Or you know what? Even a drive.
a drive is cool.
Like a drive
Two of
because
you?
you guys you get to know what kind of music she like. You get to know what kind of music you like. And you
See,
get-
okay,
you talk.
see that's my only thing. Like say you like into like trap rap whatever, pain music, but she like Harry Styles or like she like
Or like some fucking emo music, like some
Yeah,
heavy ass
yeah.
emo music. Punk rock.
you're not gonna have a good time.
She's like, oh my god, I have a good playlist, and the whole thing is just like that. I'm not gonna lie, I would tell her. I'm like, look, I don't want to
No
offend you,
disrespect,
but
but
like,
I ain't fucking with this.
yeah, this shit just make me want to go back home. Like, I can't do.
Oh my god, James!
Like, I can't
you didn't
get-
even give it a chance.
Like I can't get jiggy to this shit. You want me to bob my head to this shit?
You want me to lie to you, or you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, I'm like, you want exactly like I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. This shit's weak. Like this shit's out of character.
It's
for
not
me.
it.
Like I never seen this coming. You really like I'm lost right now. Like she over here trying to throw ass to some goddamn motherfucking emo music.
Christian rock and shit.
Like I don't judge nobody about their music, but
I don't either. But
just don't expect me to vibe with it.
I'm gonna let you know I don't like it.
Yeah, I'll give it a listen, but like, don't play no more than one if I don't like that shit.
Hey, but you know what? I want to give a shout out to all our supporters though. Real shit, because a lot of people fuck with us. A lot of people always timing in. Where's the podcast? Hey, Rich. Hey, James. Where the fuck the podcast at? You know,
they honest about this.
Yeah, and I fuck with it, bro. Like I fuck with it. Like that's another reason why I want to do the giveaway. I want to give back to the supporters. You know.
Nah, I definitely do appreciate the people that do watch and that people that do kind of like tune in and they stay up to date. Like if we miss a week, they know. They're like, damn, what happened to this dude? Like they fell off already.
Like all the people in the comments talking about the vlogs.
Yeah, that's coming though, pretty soon. It's summer too, so you know, summer a lot of shit cracks. So, but yeah, I agree. I appreciate people that do fuck with us and that they're just very invested into our because they fuck with us. They fuck with the videos and they like the content we put out, which is why we do that. Why we do these videos and shit. And honestly, another dude is just to get a different perspective. Like I'm not saying everything we say is valid or like it's that way and only that way. It's just our opinions at the end of the day. That's the whole point of this whole video or the whole podcast. It's just to get a different point of view on things from two guys. If you're a girl, you're like, maybe we answered a question that you wanted to ask somebody, and maybe we answered the question for you. We kind of gave you an insight of, well, this is what we would think, or this is what we would say.
Exactly.
So you're like, damn, okay, like now I know, now I can play it out both ways.
Yeah.
So.
And I want to give a shout out to somebody in the comment. It's so extra. Hey, she's from Minnesota and she's rocking with us. She said she came.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I seen her comments and I was like, that's love because
it takes a lot of time out of your day to write that much.
That's some long ass comments, but you know what? I love them because the fact that you took the time out to even like express that and let us know what you think and how you feel. That's why we do these videos.
Yeah.
For y'all, so we can interact with people like that.
Exactly.
And to us, like, that's everything, you know, because that means we're touching bases on certain things that people like.
True.
You know, that, like, oh, well, maybe, like I said, we answered somebody's question that they always wanted to ask. Or
Hey, Mary like the Virgin. If we're ever like Minnesota, we touching down, and you better show some hospitality. Because if you're ever in LA, you're going to be on the podcast because you said it.
Mary,
yeah, shout out to Mary, man, because you're going to be on the podcast right here. You're going to be answering some questions because we're going to grill you.
Nah, yeah. At first, I'm like, damn, who's this putting these long-ass comments? But I was like, that's love, though, because you know what? She kind of, in like a short way, she kind of gave us a little bit about her because of her situation with Eric's husband. Yeah. Which was dope, though.
You know, it was a lot of information to share, but she shared it because she thought she could, you know, that we can conversate, and we appreciate it. You know?
And you know what? That motivates us more to be like, damn, like, you know, like people fucking with it. People like the content, and you know they're interacting. I think the more people that interact, like her, to me, I think that makes me like, damn, like let's do another video. Like it makes me want to push out more shit because I want them to get to know us while we get to know them when they interact back with us, like on the comment section. Exactly. That's why we say comment, because when the more you comment, the more ideas you'll give us on what content to make.
Exactly, or what topics to touch on, stuff like that. Because I mean, we could be out here rambling about stupid shit all day, like stuff that probably you don't even want to hear. Yeah. You know, but if you comment like, hey, talk about this or talk about that, it's better for both of us because we talk about what you want to hear, and then we get stuff to think about to talk about. Yeah.
And like I said, like we're an open book, so you feel free.
You know, and shout out to Jazz because she says that you know you guys have no filter. You guys tell it how it is. You guys don't hold back.
But that's the whole point of the podcast, though. That's why
that's why she appreciates it. You know, she like.
I feel like it should be that way because I mean, why am I gonna claim to say I'm saying the truth when no I'm lying?
Yeah, it's true.
Why even do that? Like, what's the whole point of me even doing that?
Playing it safe, you know, like nah.
Nah, like if you don't like my response, then that's just my opinion.
That's what sets us apart, I think.
I mean, it's the truth though.
You know, because hey, if we eat ass, you gonna tell you we eat ass. You know, ain't no sugarcoating shit. Nah,
none of that. I mean, like I said, YouTube fucked up letting us make a podcast.
Hey, but once we get monetized, we might have to cut back on the cussing and the.
No, that's why I've been like, you know what?
We've been having fun with it right now.
I've been trying to cut back on it too, but there's sometimes where like I have to express my feelings. I have to express it in how I want to express the way I want to say shit.
Exactly.
And it's just sometimes like it just put that little emphasis, like that little like, damn, okay, I see what he mean by that. You know? But shout out to Mary though. I fuck with y'all. Shout out to all our supporters.
And she even said that she gonna make some pieces for us, like, because she sews up. She's a designer.
Okay, Mary, I see you. Hey, like I said, if we ever
follow us on Instagram, Mary. It's Kennel_talk.
Yeah.
And follow me and my brother on there.
Yeah, the links are.
The links are on there.
But shout out to everybody though that really do fuck with us and that they comment, they like, and they stay tuned. And they watch every video to the end. Those are the ones that that's the people who we do it for.
You know what? Because they be hitting me with this stuff like, damn, how do they know? I'm like, oh yeah, we talked about this shit on the podcast, you know?
Yeah, like there's things I forget what I said, and they're like, yeah, you said this like in this video. I'm like, damn, like you watched the video?
Oh no, so like what?
It kind of blows me sometimes, but at the same time, it's
makes
like
us feel good.
Yeah, like all right, I like that. I fuck with that. That make me feel good. Like I like that we have people that actually take the time out their day to watch two beater grown ass man like talk about some random ass shit. I think that's everything. I feel like damn, like it make us feel special in a way, cause like people got better things to be doing than be on YouTube.
Yeah, So, I mean, a whole week tuning for one day out the week. That's a lot. It takes an hour out of their day.
Yeah, and these videos are not short either. They like 45 to an hour. So if you watch the whole video, we love y'all.
It's for you.
We love y'all.
And then the Disney Channel shit.
Yeah, that little Disney shit. But yeah, shout out to everybody that really do fuck with us the heavyweight. And like I said, we gonna keep pushing videos out. The more you guys comment, the more you guys let us know, the more ideas we can create. If y'all want challenges, we'll go do some challenges.
We're at 64 subscribers right now. We're almost there.
64, yeah.
We're almost there.
To a lot of people, that may not be much, but to us, that's a lot. It means a lot because you don't have to subscribe. A lot of people don't need to.
Yeah, you don't have to like, you don't have to comment, you don't have to subscribe.
But the ones that do, we appreciate.
And trust me, if this shit ever takes off, well, when it takes off, because I know it will. We gonna remember the real ones, that tuned in and commented and fucked with our shit when in reality it's not what we envisioned it, but it's where we started from.
Yeah, people that fuck with us the long way. I think that's going. It's always gonna be remembered. I feel like humble times is what it was going. Like right now, even though we got 64 subscribers and we only get like not that many views, it still keep us. It still drives us to make more videos. Because like I know that there's people that really do fuck with us. It may not be 1,000 of them or 100,000 of them.
Yeah.
But you know what? The people that do, that's what keeps us going. So keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting. Let us know what y'all think. Mm-hmm. Put questions. Hold up. Put questions in the comments because we read every comment.
We do.
So that's one thing.
Think we don't? We do.
We're always tuned in and we interact during the comment section. So. If you have a question, say a question popped up mid video, and you're like, wait, but what if? Comment that because we gonna answer every question that y'all ask in the next video.
Yeah. On the last note, buy the merch.
Yeah.
The Kennel series.
So
buy the merch.
Yeah, we have hoodies and we have shirts. So if you want to support us in another way, merch is like a best way, and also this ties into our YouTube podcast too.
Yeah.
So. And it's dope as fly shit too. Like, come on, like
the Kennel.net.
Baseball season.
Tune in, buy you like 30 of them.
Yeah, at least we'll put the link in the description. So.
But another update on the podcast: stickers coming soon. We might even make a collab shirt. But I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Collab shirt. Okay.
That'd be dope.
And some the Kennel pins because I know there's some pin collectors out there. That's
that'd
another
be
thing.
Dope. I never thought about no Kennel pin. That'd be dope.
Yeah, little pin. That'd be dope. Or even like a little fucking for the Crocs.
A little charm?
A little charm for the Crocs, fucking something outside the box,
Something different. Shit, we might even do some socks.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Honestly, like I said,
endless possibilities.
There's a lot of things we could do, but definitely buy some merch though. I think we have a good inventory right now. So.
Yeah, of these shirts or hoodies.
And then for every person that does, we're gonna do like a handwritten note. From us.
Hey, you making it? You making an extra entry for the AirPods? I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
No, that should be something though. If you buy something like that, gives you like
an extra entry.
Yeah, it boosts you up in the rank of winning something.
Yeah, you
winning
get an
the
extra
raffle.
you get an extra name in the bucket.
Yeah, so but definitely buy some merch if you want. If you fuck with it, buy it. If you don't fuck with it,
Like Nev said, it's always by choice, never by force.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Proud to pay, always.
But I think that's it. I think we covered everything.
I think that's it.
Shout out to everybody that.
Shout out to everybody that's watching or that's gonna hear it on the Spotify or Apple Podcasts, because we fuck with y'all too over there. Because I know not everybody can sit down and watch a video.
Nah, I'm the same way though. There's sometimes where I just rather listen and then watch the video.
Yeah.
I'm more of a listener than like a physical listener. Like,
yeah. So until next week.
Yeah, next week. Stay tuned. This is gonna drop on Friday. So by the time y'all see this, it already came out.
Oh, but hey, wait. Last thing. Canelo. Oh no, Tank versus.
Oh yeah, the fight. So when this drop, it'll be on Friday. So
Yeah.
tomorrow, there's
Saturday, which would be Saturday.
Saturday the 28th.
Yeah.
Tank. If y'all this is for my boxing my boxing people. If you know about Tank, then you know the fight that's coming up. If y'all have any bets, put them down right now.
DM the Kennel Talk or DM James
Me
Instagram.
personally, because you know what, you might win some bread. You might win bread.
You might put up a racket.
A little racket. Nah, but if all my boxing fans and all my boxing people, let me know. Comment down. If you're a sports person like that, then comment down and we can make some shit happen. You might win some bread off me, or I might win some bread off you. It depends.
Hey, we won't know.
It's gonna be a good fight though. For everybody like that is gonna watch it. If you like boxing, it's gonna be a good ass fight.
Fuck yeah.
I
like watching Tank fight.
I'm looking forward to that fight. And this is not we're advertising this shit, but me, I like boxing. Like, that's like a sport that I'm really invested in.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever like a fighter I like, or I know it's like two people that are really good fighters, I'm invested. So like I said, if you want to bet,
tap in. Trying to lose some money or win some money.
Yes sir, yes sir. You know,
taking bets.
You either gonna get blessed or you gonna bless me. It just really depends. We're gonna take that risk. But all right then, man. Till next video, man. To the next drop.
Video.